name is Derek Mayer and I'm a partner of Novo Leadership International. The saying goes that practice makes perfect. Well, practice certainly makes you better. Repetition and honing your skill by continually challenging yourself to improve at a specific action is what makes you successful. As an SME business owner or as a leader thrust into the recruitment and interview process, it's never easy because it's not a repetitive process that you're generally involved in, unless of course you work for HR. For most, it is an area that you've never been trained in, you are not practicing, yet the decisions you make within that hiring process are incredibly critical to your people strategy and to your business success. So in my experience, here's what tends to happen sometimes in the recruitment process. Firstly, you follow the herd with the same old generic ad and generic lingo that all the job sites use. It's plain, it's boring, and it does not make you stand out from the crowd. The problem is it's not designed to attract the right candidate, and it's certainly not designed to tell the rest why they shouldn't even bother to apply. So you're left with lots of CVs to read through that are just not applicable. Secondly, you do not apply a process for candidates to deselect themselves. So let me give you an advanced tip. Always get your applicants to send a cover letter that must answer 3 specific questions along with a CV. The questions could be, why do you think you're the right person for the job? Or what value do you think you could bring to the company, etc. I was involved very recently, with a client in a hiring for a senior operations management position. Yet we only received 10 CVs for that position, senior operations, because the job ad wording no doubt caused people to deselect themselves. Only 3 out of the 10 CVs had an accompanying cover letter. So immediately the other 7 were deselected. I didn't even bother to look at the CVs. Why would I? They could not follow a simple instruction. And that was before we hired them. Out of the 3 interviewees, 2 were immediately yellow flagged because the answers to their questions in the cover letter, it was a regurgitation of what was already on their CVs. Only one provided a genuine, thoughtful response to the questions, and she was by far the only one that came across as authentic during the actual interview process and got the job, funnily enough. Thirdly, in my experience, most people's interview techniques follow a kind of similar pattern to this. The interviewer spends most of their time telling the interviewee about the company, about the role, its functions, and asking occasionally if they think they can do that. And at the end of the interview, they fool themselves into thinking that went really well because he or she was a really good candidate, simply because they agreed with you, simply because they said, yes, I can do that. Having led multi-million-pound startup manufacturing operations in 3 continents in my corporate days, and turned others around even in a 4th continent as an executive consultant, plus partnered with hundreds of SME clients in support of their hiring process, I have honed a skill set through literally hiring thousands of people across the planet. And I am passionate about helping you become a far better hiring manager. Not only that, my partner in Novo Leadership has an even more expansive experience and has contributed to the tips that we're going to share with you. So you will genuinely receive valuable, applicable nuggets that will help you. So simply fill in your email details below and we'll take you to our top 10 tips. And to be sure, these are real-world implementable tips you can apply immediately. Plus we will share some other bonus material with you. I guess in the knowledge that when the time is right, you will actually consider partnering with us as well.